Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's iRacing IROC Dirt Series at Lernerville Speedway. Tonight is going to be a very interesting race, honestly, because I don't believe there's a wall through the middle of the corner, so if you go over the top of the dirt, you're going off the track and going for a ride, for a lack of a better word. Right now we're watching Nathan Lemons running his qualifying laps right now. And right now Kevin McCann is your leader. And you see right there he goes off the track. And you see these guys are going to go for a wild ride if they do go off the track at all tonight. And now Brian McCann takes away the top spot, and then Cole Day just took the spot away. Ran a 15.13. Brian McCann ran a 15.15, and Tim Ripley 15.06 at the top of the charts as he goes around turn 3 and 4. Looks like right now we have about 15 drivers out there. So he goes around. So far it looks like he still is the fastest car with a 15.18 or 15.08. His best was a 15.06. Cole Day in second at 15.13. Neil Quick out there right now. Looks like he just finished up. Kevin Robinson running his laps right now, sitting in 12th position. Kevin McCann looks like he's back out there just running a couple of extra laps. Actually looks like he might go four-wheeling. I want to thank everybody tuning in tonight. Once again, this is the iRacing IROC Dirt Series here on 10-4 Broadcasting. I want to give a quick shout out to a couple of our sponsors. The main sponsor for tonight's race, Spartan Transportation LLC. Huge shout out to them. And then also shout out to IRAPS. Look good, going fast. Make sure you reach out to them on Facebook at IRAPS. They'll take care of all of your graphic needs for iRacing. And then last but not least, huge shout out to Rocket Racing Setups. They've got setups ranging from dirt, oval, dirt road, oval. Make sure you check them out at rocketracingsetups.com. But here tonight, the main event will be 48 laps. This was lone qualifying. They have about 50 seconds left here tonight. See if I can't get the points for you guys so we can get an update on points after 2 races. Looks like Cole Day is your leader with 51 points. He's 2-0 right now. He's won race 1 and race 2. Timothy Ripley in second place with 48 points. Benjamin Easler in third with 43 points. Brian McCann in fourth with 42 points. Braxton Parrish in fifth with 36, tied with Evan Nugent. So those guys are tied for fifth. And in seventh, Nathan Lemons with 34 points. Jesse King has 32, tied with Brian Mefford. And then Brian Reek has 31. Now, heat race number 1 is about to be underway, as these guys are getting set up. As they come out of the gate, as I like to call it. Looks like it's very different where they come from at this track than the other tracks. But this is going to go by fast. The truck is leading them around. Looks like Ripley and Cole Day is going to start on the front row with Kevin McCann and Sean Judson Jr. behind them. And then Brandon Mefford and Nathan Lemons behind them. And in the final row, Kevin Robinson and Ryan Mullen. Pace truck lights are off. They are qualifying for the main event here tonight as we await the pace truck to pull off. Pace truck is off, and we are about to go green here at Lernerville Speedway, side by side. Ripley to the inside, comes up in front of Cole Day. Cole Day is going to come down in front of him. Kevin McCann behind them. And then Sean Judson right behind him. Side by side coming out of the corner. Ripley to the lead. Tags the wall a little bit, but it doesn't hurt him at all. Cole Day now dropping back to third place as Sean is on the move. Biggest move of the race right now. He's up 2 positions since the start of this thing. Now right behind Tim Ripley. Taking it way to that outside, trying to find the space to get around Tim Ripley. It's going to be difficult. He's going to maybe need to get down on the inside, get a really good run and slide up in front of him. But right now, these 3 guys are staying nose to tail right there on that high side. 9 laps to go. As this is the first heat of the night, as they're setting their position for the main event, which will be 48 laps. Oh, looks like Kevin McCann had an issue. Let's go back and see what may have happened. Oh, looks like he went. Did he go off track? Nope. Oh, yes, he did. There's what I was talking about. No walls to hold you inside. Goes down and flips going through turn 3 and 4. And he's going to have to bring it back to pit road and tow it. So he will most likely finish last here in this heat tonight. Oh, and something just happened to Ryan Mullen. Go back and take a look at him in that number 357 car. Just out, same place as Kevin McCann. Gets a little high and goes off the track and upside down. And Nathan Lemons just passed Brandon Mefford for 4th place. And it really looks like, oh, and Cole Day off the track, as well as Sean Judson. They were running 2nd, 3rd. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened here. They're on that outside lane, coming through the corner, come off. Sean just gets a little off, and Cole Day followed him. They both went off the track. White flag is out. Checkered flag is out. Tim Ripley is going to be your winner for heat number 1. Cole Day manages to finish 2nd. Nathan Lemons in 3rd. Brandon Mefford in 4th. And Kevin Robinson is going to bring it home in 5th. And Sean Judson, who was running in 2nd place before that accident, is going to bring it home in 7th. Heat number 2 underway. Looks like Braxton Parrish and Brian McCann are going to start on the front row to this one. Once again, it will be 13 laps. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We're riding the blimp cam right now, just awaiting for these guys to go green. And also here at 10-4 Broadcast, we want to give a huge shout out to Island Time Custom Flags. We actually were honored enough to win a custom flag from them a couple weeks ago. And I want to give a huge shout out to them. They do all kinds of flags. Anything you can think of, anything you send them, really, they will make for you. Actually, they're sending us one of our logo. Really excited to get that and show you guys. I believe it turned out really awesome. But they do flags for different drivers, and we are green now here at Lanier. Oh, and somebody gets into the wall early, as these guys are off to the races fast. Braxton to the lead. Brian McCann in second. Brian Reek in third. Neil Quick to the outside there. Neil Quick has been working his way up. He's trying to get around Brian to the outside. He's going to make it around him. Is he going to clear him? Not quite. And that outside lane is very dangerous, but now Brian lets Neil Quick go right on by, and now Brian moves up into that outside lane. Kyle Pettigraff back in fifth. Mike Harper back there battling with Matthew Coop in that number 84. Neil Quick, oh, just gets way too far to the outside there. And now Brian almost followed him, but was able to keep it, I almost said on the pavement, but on the dirt. Braxton has about a 0.75 second lead over Brian McCann in second place. And Kyle Pettigraff now up to third. Oh, he gets a little high there. You see he gets out of the gas a lot more than he usually would. Brings it down a lane. And you can see Brian is trying to really make that bottom side work. But it's a very difficult thing to do, because you hear that he's not in the gas a lot. He's just driving around. But these guys are already back in the gas and going. But he's trying to take the shortest way around the track. Brian ran a 16.12, while Braxton Parrish, who's running the outside lane, is running a 15.60. Nope, and Neil Quick. Something happened to Matthew and Neil. Let's go back and take a look. What's happening in the back? Oh, it just gets way too far out there. And also Neil Quick. We'll take a look and see what happened to him. He's run that high line, going through turns 3 and 4, and just loses it, and just follows Matthew out there. And now 2 laps to go. Braxton has about a half a second lead as McCann is catching him. Can the McCann man catch him? And Brian just got around Pettigraff. They're back here battling side by side, but at the line, Braxton is going to be your winner. Brian McCann in second. And now Brian Reek and Pettigraff side by side coming down to the checkered flag. And now Brian Reek is going to finish in third, just edging out Kyle Pettigraff. Great job there. Mike Harper is going to come in fifth, and Matthew Coop in sixth. Well, while these guys warm up, we will take a short break, but we're not going to leave the action. We will be right back once they finish warm up. So it looks like you got about 2 minutes, 43 seconds to go. Grab a quick drink and make it back here just in time. And we are back. Warm-up is over. These guys are ready to take the reins here tonight at Lanier.
I don't understand. What the fuck?
Tim Ripley is your pole sitter for tonight. Braxton Parrish won the second race here at Lanier Heat Race. Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. You are watching the iRacing IROC Dirt Series here on 10-4 Broadcasting. I want to give a special shout out to IRAPS. Look good going fast. Make sure you check them out on Facebook for all of your graphic design needs for your iRacing vehicles. And then also want to give a shout out to the main sponsor for this series, Spartan Transportation LLC. Huge shout out to them for coming on board and bringing this series to you guys week in and week out. Want to give a very special thanks to them. And also want to give a shout out to Rocket Racing Setups. Make sure you check them out at RocketRacingSetups.com, where you can find setups for everything from dirt oval to asphalt oval, road racing, dirt road racing. Make sure you check them out at RocketRacingSetups.com. green flag is underway. 40 laps here. Oh, caution is out. A lot of things happened right at the green. I am not sure what did happen, but we're going to go back and try to take a look. It looks like something happened with Mefford, Brandon Mefford, here on the start. Going to go back and take a look. He is that number 83. Oh, a big mess here on the start. It's quite a few guys get collected in that one. We're going to go back and see if we can't. We're going to ride on board. We're riding on board with Brandon Mefford right now. Coming down the green flag, and everybody really checks up. Oh, Brian, he gets in, Brian turns him around and just collects quite a few different guys after that. That is unfortunate. But going back here live, Mefford now lost 6 positions on that altercation. Kevin McCann, he's going to gain 4 positions. But these guys are getting refiled back up and back together. Pace lights are still on, so it looks like we're going to get one more lap of pacing, but it looks like this time we may get to go green. This field is 15 big blocks deep. Looks like everybody's single file. Looks like it might be a single file restart. Yep, I think that's what's going to happen here. Ripley's going to lead us down. Green flag is in the air. Ripley gets a great jump. Let's fall back in the field a little bit, see what may happen. Guys try to collect themselves, but everybody does a great job. Neil Quick there, Brandon Mefford, who was involved in that wreck, trying to make the time up. Oh, and it looks like, oh no, nothing. Okay, for some reason my iRacing was telling me that people wrecked, but they didn't. There's Brian in that number 12, trying to make that low line work. It's very difficult to make that low line work like that. Tim Ripley still your leader. Nathan Lemons trying to get around Brian McCann, but Brian fights back to the inside, gets back around him. Maybe he's going to slide up in front of him. Brian's trying to hold that inside line. Can't make it work. And now a big battle up here between these two for second place. It looks like something happened to Kyle Pettigraph. Let's go check in on that. Pettigraph here. Oh, too far to that outside. Starts barrel rolling. Hits the infield signs, and unfortunately looks like he has to tow back to the pits. It's an unfortunate way to end the night for Pettigraph. And now back up front here, Parrish is catching Ripley. Now Ripley went way too high there. Coming through 1 and 2 here, Braxton is right on his tail. To see who's going to try to break the streak for Cold Day. Brandon Mefford seems to have had an issue. Caution flags come out right in front of the leaders. Mefford, oh, looks like he was trying to, oh, just got into the side of it. Looks like, I'm not sure who that was because my scoreboard is just freaking out at the moment. But we are under caution for the second time here tonight, as Tim Ripley is your leader. Looks like we are on lap 9. These guys are on their third race of the season tonight. And after tonight, looks like next week we go to... Oh, well, for some reason it's not. Let me see the schedule. Looks like it's Williams Grove, Monday, March 29th. Same time, same place, right here on 10-4 Broadcasting. 9:30 p.m. will be the start of that broadcast. And now the pace truck is off. These guys are coming down and getting ready to go green. Green flag is in the air. Braxton tried to get a good jump. Not good enough, though. Actually, it might have been good. I'm not sure. Oh, caution back out. Not sure what happened. I didn't see anybody wreck on my end, but we'll go back and see if we can't maybe see what happened. I don't see anything. Maybe iRacing just messed up because... Oh, but guys are stopped. Oh, it looks like we're waiting for the pace truck to come around. Pace truck was slow to get going. And now the field is caught up with the pace truck. Looks like we are on lap 9 this time by. Actually, I'm not sure. I think my iRacing is freaking out. We'll have to see. Once they go back green, we will get to see what lap they are on. Pace truck is off. We're going to reattempt this green flag start here. Tim Ripley brings us down to the green flag. Green flag is in the air. Really good start for Ripley. As we go back through the field, everyone gets a pretty good start. Kevin McCann back there with Matthew and Brian Mefford and Sean Judson. We're on lap 11 of 40. I saw that. I saw somebody get really high out there. Brian really trying to make that inside line work. And a battle behind him between Neil Quick and Kevin McCann. Back up front, Tim Ripley leads this field, but just behind him, Braxton Parrish really trying to make this happen. And Nathan Lemons keeps diving down really low to try to complete that pass on Cole Day. And now the yellow flag is out. Not sure what happened. Oh, we'll go back and take a look. This is Sean coming through the corner. Oh, looks like one car got around. Brian Mefford got around, and they all just kind of ran into each other. Cars are lined back up. Guys are getting underway. Medford looks like he went to the pits, probably to repair those damages. Looks like the pace truck lights are out. Let's take a look here. Yep, pace truck's coming off the track. And now coming back to turn 1 and 2. Green flag is in the air. And we see these guys take off. Cold day. Tried to make that pass. Back here, Kevin Robinson sitting in 7th place in that number 6. 26 laps to go. Kevin McCann just passed Mike Harper. Now he's looking at Neil Quick just in front of him. And these guys are really getting sideways right in front of each other. Tim Ripley is your leader, has about a half a second lead over Braxton Parrish. Uh-oh, Mike Harper. Oh, looks like we got a big mess back here. Go back and see what caused that one. We just left that area. Mike Harper is in that number 4. It's on the outside. Oh, looks like McCann. Oh, a couple things happen here, but Mefford, oh, once again, gets into another accident, not by his doing. Just having a rough night tonight. Tim Ripley is your leader still here tonight at Lernerville Speedway. Pace truck lights are still on. We'll take another lap around here. These laps tick by so fast. We're already almost halfway through this race. Truck lights are off. He's going to be heading down pit road, and these guys are going to be heading to the green flag. The green flag is in the air. Ripley tried to get a good start, but Braxton stayed right with him. Braxton goes to the inside, but it's not going to be enough. He's not going to be able to hold it. Now he slides up in front of Cole Day, and now Day goes all the way to the inside, tries to slide up. Can't hold that either. And now Nathan Lemons in 4th place, watching these guys, really liking what he sees. He's reeling them in. Kevin Robinson, Neil Quick, Kevin McCann back here, all battling for that position. Oh, someone got into that outside wall. 20 laps to go. Timothy Ripley is still your leader, but this battle for 2nd place is really heating up. Almost 3 wide. Oh, and we've got a crash. Yellow flag is out. Looks like it was Neil Quick. Let's see what happened here. Oh, just gets right into the back of Harper. Tries to bring it around. But before that caution, 2nd place was about to heat up. And now Cole Day is being scored in 2nd place after the caution comes out. So now Cole Day is going to have his shot to really give Timothy Ripley a run for his money. Pace truck lights are still on. Right now, Tim Ripley is your leader. Cole Day in second. Braxton Parrish in third. Nathan Lemons in fourth. Brian McCann in fifth. Brian Reek in sixth. Oop. Right there in that number 12. Kevin Robinson just behind him. Kevin McCann behind him. Sean Judson and Mike Harper round out your top 10. Pace truck is off. Green flag is in the air. Good start for Ripley. Trying to make that outside line show what it's got. Braxton, ooh, really tight race back here. We're having to check up a lot. 3, almost 4 wide at some points. Now these guys, oh, Lemons tries to come up, not enough space. He's going to lose that spot. And now, oh no! Brian, oh, this turn, but saves it. And cars are everywhere, but everybody saves it. Oh, Mike Harper gets into the outside wall, but keeps it going as well. There's a good gaggle of cars back here. Oh! Ryan gets to the inside of Robinson and just tags Robinson, lets up so he can gain control of his car, and then they get right back into it. Up front, Timothy Ripley and Cole Day fighting for 1-2. Could Cole Day go for 2 in a row? That's the question. Or 3 in a row, I'm sorry. I know he is on a hot streak right now. And Ripley, looks like Ripley just trying to change up his line to still be able to go up and block Cole Day. That's causing to check up. 13 laps to go. Oh man, these guys in the outside lane are very close to each other. Looks like there's a big battle back here for 8th. See a lot of names changing on the board. The back up front, Tim Ripley is trying everything he can to get inside of Cole Day's head. And so far it is working. 12 laps to go. Now Day to the outside of Braxton Parrish. And now Cole Day slides down the inside, but Tim Ripley's going to dive back to the inside to the line. It was Tim Ripley, but this is going to be a big battle between these two. And now Day to the inside. Backs off a little bit, tries to reevaluate what he's doing. Ripley goes to the inside, Day to the outside. Day's going to have that run. So Ripley just slides right up in front of him, kind of blocks his momentum, and now he's got to go to the inside. Now Ripley rips it to the inside and gets back around. Oh, side by side. I think that might have gone to Cole Day if it was for the race win. And now Ripley slides up in front of Day, but not enough to slow him down. Day goes to the inside, knows he can't hold that inside, has to let up a lot. 7 laps to go, and Timothy Ripley is your leader. And now we have more company. Parrish is here as Day goes to the inside and Ripley to the outside. Oh! Now Day to the inside, Ripley to the outside. Braxton trying to poke his nose in this battle. 3 wide through 3 and 4. At the line, it's going to be Tim Ripley, but the race isn't over yet. 5 laps to go here tonight. Now Day back to the inside. Braxton to the inside. Ripley tries to cut it to the middle. Oh. Can't do it. Now that may have hurt his chances with dealing with Cole Day, or maybe not. Oh, that is not what he needed. And now Ripley trying to rip down that inside lane. So that way he can go up there and compete with Cole for the win. And Cole Day to the inside. Braxton goes to the outside. Braxton goes right around him. That was Cole Day going right around Braxton. I'm sorry. 2 laps to go. Tim Ripley slides up in front of Braxton. Braxton goes to the inside. And now Nathan Lemons is here. Oh no, he almost got into the back of Tim Ripley. Had to check up. White flag is in the air. Cole Day is your leader, but a big mess back here is about to ensue. Tim Ripley gets turned around. Oh no, Cole Day now has a clear lead to that checkered line. He's going to come home in first place, winning 3 in a row here at the iRacing IROC Dirt Series. Congratulations, Cole. Brings it home yet again. Braxton Parrish in second and Brian McCann in third. Those are your top 3 here at Lanier. Huge shout out to these guys. Fantastic job on this race as well. Oh, look at y'all lining up for a photo op. I like that. See if I can't get these guys ready. Looks like the only person I'm missing is Brian McCann. He finished in 3rd place. So he would be who I want to interview first. There he is. Hey, Brian, Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, I do.
Man, what a wild... First off, I've not seen this track until now when I came into the server. Tell me how nerve-wracking this track had to be because you didn't have walls through the corners.
Yeah, hanging that right rear off that edge is quite a scary ride.
I mean, how much practice did you do for this race?
I ran a practice race like 3 weeks ago here, and other than that, I haven't run this track any.
Okay, so you did have some prior experience because if I would have just showed up to race tonight and this is what I had to deal with, I would have been, what? You know? But relatively, how did your race go?
All right. I made some contact with Brian Reek early on, messed his race up, and then there at the end, I'm not sure if I was the cause of that going into turn 1 or not. Kevin looked at the replay. He said that there was contact before me, but I'm not sure. I have to look at the replay. But it was a last lap move. I may have been at fault. I don't know. I have to go back and look.
Well, I didn't even notice that you were in that. I don't know why I didn't notice that. That's but it was hard to see.
3 of us went it. Yeah, 3 of us went into turn 1 there on the last lap, all trying to get the same position, and it didn't work out too well.
Well, let me see. Actually, I think I might be able to pull it up real quick as you talk about it. Yeah, so Ripley went into turn 1 and 2. Oh, yeah. That looked like a racing incident because you had somebody on the outside of you. I couldn't tell who that was. But he went up and got into Ripley and spun him around. But, you know, it's dirt racing. As Denny Hamlin would say, it's short track racing. You know.
And I'll admit I'm an inexperienced driver in the dirt cars, so.
Well, don't beat yourself up too hard about it. You got more races to go.
Yeah, we got plenty more racing.
Well, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
My wife, you guys for doing broadcasts, Chris setting up the show, all these guys out here come out here every week and race with us. Good racing overall.
Oh yeah, great racing from start to finish. The heat races were fantastic. Well, congratulations again on your 3rd place, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
That was Brian McCann, finished in 3rd place tonight here at Lanier. in the iRacing IROC Dirt Series. And now we're going to go ahead and bring in Braxton Parrish, who finished in second. Braxton, what a great finish here tonight. So close to pulling off that win. You were battling Ripley there for a long time, and then Cole Day got around you, and then you ended up battling out with Cole the rest of the night. Take me through how your race went.
Oh my, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, starting off this race, I mean, this track, as you mentioned earlier, I mean, there's no outside wall. You go off that top embankment, you're pretty much done for. I mean, running that top side, I definitely felt better up there. I felt like I looked better than a lot of people up top. I feel like if I could have got around Timothy a little quicker, I might have been able to, get a nice little lead before Cole, caught up to me, but definitely a wild race, and I'm just happy to be on the podium.
Yeah, and a fantastic race from start to finish by all of you guys. I mean, I know for me that would have been nerve-wracking to have to ride that outside lane with no wall. But guys handled it better during the race than they did during the heat races. So any guys who made a mistake like that, they learned from it pretty quick.
For sure. Yeah, like I said, once you go off that embankment once, we're not to hit again. And with that top side slicking off so much in this new dust feature they just added up into iRacing, it's hard to hit your marks, looking through that dust. It's really thick coming through, like from the driver's seat. So.
Yeah, well, congratulations again on second place. Is there anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
You guys for doing this broadcast, Chris for putting on the series, everybody that comes out here and puts on a show every Monday night. I think we had 24 drivers sign up for it, but I think we only had 15 tonight. I mean, we still put on a really good show, and hopefully we can keep it up here, top 5 for the rest of the season, if not get us a few wins.
Hey, that's some great numbers still for bringing in that many guys to such a short track. Typically guys will run when they hear short track racing, but these guys keep coming back, giving us a great show.
For sure. Like I said, I can't wait to see what it holds. We still got, I don't even know how many weeks, 10 or 9 weeks left of this.
6. I could be wrong.
6, yeah.
I have it right in front of me. Oh, no, you're right. 9.
9? Yeah, so like I said, we still got a lot of racing to go. It's not done and over with yet, so we'll see what happens.
Well, again, congratulations on your second place finish, Braxton. We'll see you next week.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
That was Braxton Parrish in that number 78, finishing in second place here tonight. And now, for the third week in a row, Cole, I got to think of a nickname for you. Going 3-0 here tonight. What kind of was there ever a moment you didn't think it might not go the way you wanted it to?
Oh, definitely. Just because here at Lernerville, it's so easy just to go from the front to the back just in one corner by falling off the track. And it's really easy to do. I did it in my heat race. So it's definitely possible. And I just really tried to focus on not doing that tonight, but still keeping pace with the guys in front of me in case they made a mistake. Yeah,
and it was there for a while, the top 4. You guys were really nose to tail pretty much all night. When you had to make your move to set yourself up for the win, what did you have to do?
Well, in practice, the track got burned off pretty good, so I knew, and once the top faded away, I knew that in 1 and 2, there was that slide job line, really long slide job line that I knew was going to come in eventually, but it seemed for some reason in 1 and 2, the top never got quite wore in all the way, so there was still a lot of speed up there. But in 3 and 4, it was slick all the way to the edge, so it made it really weird and different than the practice was. So I just really tried to try to block their momentum coming off of 2 and slide them in 3 and 4 and block them again just to kill their momentum and allow me to wind it back on the top the next lap.
Well, you come away successful again 3 weeks in a row. How would you say you're having so much success?
I mean, I just race on here a lot, so I know how to kind of, I guess, read the track a little bit. Like, I knew that, like in practice, I seen that the top was burning off. I tried a couple different things, and then once you find one, you got to keep it to yourself and don't practice it. Otherwise, other guys will catch on. You'll lose your advantage. So I just find my advantages and keep them close till the time's right to pounce.
Well, that's great. Once again, a great race here tonight. Cold Day is your winner. You got anybody you want to shout out to?
I gotta thank all the guys in here for stick around running. I know it's a little bit of a tough track since it's so easy to fall off. All the admins for doing a great job, and of course you up in the booth broadcasting these shows.
Well, thanks a lot, Cole. Cole is your winner here again tonight. Well, I'm going to call you Mr. 3-0. If you win next week, I'll have to call you Mr. 4-0. So
Sounds like a plan.
Well, congratulations again, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, thanks.
And that was Cole Day, your winner here tonight, bringing home the gold for 3 weeks in a row. The question is, who will be the first one to knock him off? I thought tonight Ripley might have been the one to win, because Ripley has really been battling hard up front, and it's just his time to bring home a win. Maybe it'll happen next week. But from all of us here at 10-4 Broadcasting, I want to thank you guys for watching, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We encourage you to come back next week, 9:30 p.m., same time every Monday night. And until then,